Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this video. I'm Charlie from Conscious Creation, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you one of the most powerful pieces of information when it comes to the law of attraction and attracting what you truly desire. Because when it comes to the law of attraction, many of us think that we want certain things in our reality, but is it what you truly desire? I'm going to share with you how you can attract what you truly desire, and I recommend watching to the very end of the video because that's when I'm going to give you all of the pieces of the puzzle. So when it comes to the law of attraction, what many law of attraction teachers talk about, including myself, is the process of visualizing what you want and feeling the emotions in your body as if it is already yours. And this does work. It starts to bring in your desires. There are certain steps that we need to take on the process of manifesting to really finalize and bring what we want into our experience. But when it comes to law of attraction, we must understand that all that's really happening is, think of the universe as this big field of energy. It's subjective. It doesn't look at things as good or bad or, wrong or right. It just simply responds to your own energy. And the energy that you are putting out, it will respond to. So everything in your life is simply a vibrational match. So when you change your thoughts and you change your emotions, your vibration can change, and therefore you can bring in different things into your reality. But I'm going to share with you something incredibly powerful that is beyond manifesting through your mind and through your emotions. And it is learning to align with your soul. Now, all of us are spiritual beings. That means that we are soul beings before we are human beings. And our soul has a certain energetic frequency. Let's say your energetic number could be 1256932987, just randomly. It's very unique, okay? No one else has the same energetic frequency as yourself. So when you start to align with your soul, you start to radiate at the frequency of your own soul. So when you shift your energy over a period of time into the energy of your soul, what's the universe going to do? It's just simply going to respond to the energy that you are putting out. Now, when you start to put out the energy of your soul, you are going to start attracting everything that you truly desire. You don't have to use your thoughts. You don't have to use your emotions. You just need to practice aligning with your soul. And you start to feel so good. So all of the things that we think we want, maybe that certain type of relationship or more money or whatever it might be. Yes, those can also be our soul's desires, of course. But many things when it comes to manifesting is conditioned. We see certain people living a certain lifestyle on social media, on TV, or other people, and we think, oh, I want that. And that's conditioned. And so we start to think what we want and we start to have those emotions. But it can be very limiting, and it's not truly what we desire. When we start to align with our soul, everything that we want, the path that we desire, just opens up for us. It comes into our reality. We don't have to go looking for it. But the thing is the energy of our soul is layered by the conditions of our reality. So this is why we do the spiritual work. This is why we do the meditation. And this one simple technique, if done over a period of time, can really help you to align with your soul. Now, this is the true spiritual journey. And so going down this path does take time. But if you are willing to do it, here's a little practice that you can do that can help you to align more with your soul. And that is simply presence. Being here and being now. Why? Because your soul doesn't look at things as good or bad. If it doesn't have what you truly want, your soul's completely okay with it. So there's no judgment. Whenever we're judging anything, we know we are using the mind. I like this, I don't like that. Your soul is simply being. It is being here and it is being now. And true spirituality is just simply learning to be more present. We as human beings have been conditioned to be our mind. We're always focusing on something that we don't have yet. And when you'll find whenever you get what you want, you'll be happy for a short period of time. But then your ego, your mind will kick in and be like, oh, I now want this. Whereas when you align with your soul, you will realize, because your soul is connected to everything, there is no separation, there's no fear in the energy of your soul. You feel whole and complete as you already are. So can you imagine aligning with your soul, how the universe is going to respond to your energy? It's very, very different. If you feel so whole, so complete, so nourished, so happy in just being, imagine the type of reflection that the law of attraction is going to give you. It's going to start attracting soulmates into your reality. It's going to start attracting abundance. It's going to give you the exact business idea. It's going to give you exactly what you want in this lifetime. It's going to give you everything that you truly desire. So you can start to imagine that aligning with your soul is amazing. But it takes time and it takes practice. And it can be very uncomfortable at times, because when you start to align more with the present moment, your ego thinks it's dying. And in spirituality, many teachers call this ego death, the dark night of the soul. And we go on this journey. But whenever we notice we're in our mind, yes, we need to use our mind for logical things. How do we get from A to B? How do we plan this? And that's perfectly fine. But when we don't need to use our mind, that's when we practice presence. When you see yourself thinking about the past or thinking about the future when you don't need to, oh, I regret doing that. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Oh, what if this doesn't work in the future? You become aware of your thoughts, you acknowledge your thoughts, and you say, okay, thank you for that. And then you bring yourself back to the present moment again and again and again and again and again, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And what actually starts to happen is you start to recondition yourself. You start to get less mind energy and you start to shift into soul energy. You'll get these glimpses where you start to feel your soul's energy, and you will be amazed at how good it actually feels. And the more you practice this over time, the more you're going to align with your soul and the more present you are going to become. And this is how you shift your energy. So we're not changing our thoughts, we're not changing our emotions, we are changing our energy. And when you change your energy at this deep level, your emotions and your thoughts will naturally start to change, because your thoughts are just a byproduct of how you are feeling anyway. When you are feeling crappy, notice how rubbish your thoughts are. When you are feeling good, it's easy to think good. People are like, oh, I've got to think positive. Well, you can't think positive when you're feeling like crap. It just doesn't make any sense. But that's perfectly okay. If we are feeling crap, our soul doesn't mind that. It just allows it to be there. It allows it to process it. So all we need to do is become aware of when our thoughts are going off, acknowledge them, don't judge them, because when you judge them, that's the mind coming in and trying to judge it. Just acknowledge the thoughts and then bring yourself back to the present moment. This is what Zen is all about. This is what Buddhism is all about. It's bringing yourself back to the present moment. It's reconditioning ourselves. Think of yourself when you were a kid. You were very present a lot of the time. And you probably don't even remember many parts of your childhood because you were actually present. When you become more and more present, you're not thinking in the past or the future. So sometimes it can feel like your memory is starting to disappear. But as you become more present, again, you are aligning with your soul and you are shifting your energy over a period of time. And as you start to do this, you will start to feel good. You will detach from many things, because when you're in alignment with your soul, it's not attached to anything because it is everything. And one of the main teachings when it comes to spirituality is detachment. So when you learn to align with your soul, you're going to start feeling amazing. And the law of attraction is just simply going to respond to your energy. And this is when things like abundance, the great relationships, what you're meant to do while you're here on this planet starts to come to you. So you can start to see the benefit in doing this. So I hope this information has helped you. Just to let you know as well that some spots have opened up for the Reality Shift program. If you're interested in that, just click the application below to book a one-to-one consultation, free consultation with me if you are interested. Apart from that, thank you for watching. Peace, much love, have an amazing day, and take care.